And welcome back. Oh, if you could see me now. I am wearing an eye patch made of socks because it's what I had available. 2 socks and a sheet stay, which is an elastic band with clips at the end. But that's a story for a different time. Back to the game where we just got a new printable, not necessarily a duplicate, because I'm looking at those hatch eggs being like, Rocketry, don't need that. Machinery, a bunch of other stuff, nah. Unempathetic is not a bad negative, though. I don't really need a lot of doctors. Shriveled taste buds, starry-eyed, we're not going to space anytime soon. Noodle arms, hate noodle arms. Like, you just don't realize how much you gimp yourself with that until you need to dig yourself out of a pit before you suffocate, and you can't. So noodle arms is one of those ones you gotta watch. Decreased athletics, I forget the negative trait for that. You can work that off. Noodle arms is a lot harder. So I actually do think I'm going to take the hatch eggs. I did just a little bit since I left off. Not just a lot. Not just a lot. Basically getting ready to put in incubators right down here. And just a bunch of manual generators so that a bunch of nerds can run on these generators and keep the batteries full should they need to. So muchly so, do that right there. We'll just deconstruct that one. And probably that battery too. Research coming along, just a little bit more and we'll have incubators. This is just basically like all for planting, and we aren't going to be doing any planting. Ooh, that's new. Radiation lamp emits radiation when powered. That can be collected by a Radbolt generator. That's actually quite handy. That's like if you have the power to dump into it, you can just generate your own radiation. Luckily for me, we have a little chunk of uranium encased in this abyssalite. It's a little radioactive, but not very bad. We do have a bunch of floral scent. Probably, I forgot that the bristle blossoms, they give off floral scent now. I forgot that. I thought it was only the buddy buds. So we got a little floral scent drifting through here that's really got, I think, Harold in quite a tizzy. Get it. Wherever he's at. This is weird because my eye patch is over by a dominant eye, so like on top of not having any depth perception, which you don't really need for a game, it's just kind of weird not being able to see everything the way you want to see it. That cord not done yet? It is not. What is your priority? 6? Make that a 7, just to get it done. All those hatch eggs. I think they laid an egg. Hatchling egg, yeah, right there. Kind of hard to see, but I forget how many we can have in one spot. But they seem to be doing all right. So one of the things that I do need to consider is more ranches. I'm thinking, you know, like the next incubator is going to go right there. But should it really? Or should I make this another farm that I can double up on the hatch meats? I already have the cord run. I'll leave that as it is for now. Maybe let them drain away a little bit more water and do something different down here. So what I actually kind of want to do is put the pitcher pump right there. That might get in the way. But we'll find out. That's all done. Yep, that's all connected. We're just going to deconstruct that. Go run somewhere else if you care to do. If if you care for your cardio, like the good exerciser you are, start cutting through a bunch of that. No, that will fit there. I didn't need to dig that out at all. If we could get those, might as well. Just so that there's a little bit more airflow through here. And another passageway for them to, even though that's... Hey, research complete. We can now make incubators. I don't care about those things super much just yet. So the next thing that I want, I actually think, is automation. Just check through a few of the easy things. I mean, there is air systems. This actually, that might actually not be a bad thing. Because if I get the hydrogen generator, that would be a source of power aside from having my duplicates run on a wheel. But that's a little bit of an investment into that. I think for the incubators, what I want is automation. And I want like all the way down into there. The gates are the good stuff. We'll do it. That might be a waste of time. I might change my mind on that a little bit later, but I know I want at least the basic automation. So we'll get regular automation with the on-off switch and go from there. And build just a bunch of incubators. Let's see, so... Oh, look. Why I'm clicking, but it not be placing. Why not? What? There we go. A little bugged with the picture bump there. I'm gonna contemplate my automation for just a second. Okay, I think that'll work. I'll explain. I'm in automation. I need... Is it under food? Not the fish. Ah, refined metals. Oh, I should have known. Have we researched the smasher? I don't believe I did. Right there. I guess that's what we're going to be researching next. So what I would like to do is have an incubator with one of the pressure plates set to a memory toggle. So the memory toggle turns the automation on during the day. Duplicant comes in. If they step on one of the tiles, it turns it off. So they step on the tile. There'll probably have to be a buffer gate in there, but the idea is they step on the tile and it turns the incubator off. And then they just go down a line, lullabying every single one of the incubators, because they don't have to be powered. They just have to go hug the incubator and sing to it, and it lullabies the egg. And you just sing 1, 2, 3 in a row, turns them off so that they're not sucking down power for the whole rest of the day, and then have the memory toggle set up to a cycle sensor of some kind to where when the day starts, it resets all of their automation to green. And then what I also want to do to make sure that they hit up all of the eggs is, excuse me, I'm still deathly sick. As soon as they step in here, lock a door so that they can't get out until they lullaby all of the eggs, until they've done their job, as it were. But, hey, that research didn't take long. Thank you. I mean, that was just a tier 1. Ooh, I'm thinking about that. I do have a mechatronics engineer. Oh boy, I do actually. But it's funny because I need to get to the rails. And the rails is a whole another branch. Automation first. And then I'm going to put the rock granulator. It's under refinement. Yes. Right there. And just to try and preserve nature, I'm actually going to run this wire up one more. I don't know if I'm going to need nature tiles or not, so I like to try and leave them if I can. And then we'll set up a bin there and there, because why not? And we'll like store raw metals right there. But break time for everyone. I'm waiting to see that overcrowded debuff. And then I know we got enough eggs. I also need to start thinking about how I'm going to get to the sedimentary stone without tripping up too much of the slime lung. So it looks like I can get like that bit, and that's it. Which is super aggravating. Mineral, yes. And then germs, yeah. So I could probably dig underneath that and get those two. Crops, ha! I'm not doing crops. Oh, the food has tanked a little bit though. Ooh. Time to start digging for goods. Cancel that. Just dig right there. Yeah, that's probably sand, and we don't want to dig that. I could try and farm some paku, but I don't know how. Excuse me. I don't know how well that would work just yet. But yeah, I think it's time to start digging up all the little spots. Anything that could potentially be food. Maybe not all right in there because there's a bunch of water. But like all that and that. And see what we get. And I guess you, 1, 2, 3, you can dig those two. Dig that, yes. We'll go up 2 and dig that way. Then that way. Yeah, dig all the way through. Get that oxygen, why not? It'll open us up some new food spots. Yeah, play. Pause for too long. So, I don't think they make enough just seeds, but there's a chance for these things to drop a seed whenever they're done growing. And I know you can feed seeds to paku. I don't really want to feed them algae just yet. I might start doing that though. And research complete. That's, oh, I got a little excited for the automation. Oh, excuse me. I forget that's just interior decor, and you gotta chug down a ways before the good stuff. But I want to see that number back up over like 10,000. That'll make me feel nice and safe. So I'm just poking about, having them dig all sorts of random paths to try and find food. You got a fair bit. Natural gas geyser, which normally would be kind of fun, except for the fact that I can't use any hydrocarbons until I've generated a bunch of other power. I forget exactly what it is. And I was just checking around to see if I couldn't find a water geyser of some kind. That would be nice. Usually they kind of sneak up on me. You're not paying attention to where you're mining, and you just kind of look around and you're like, oh, hey, it's the thing that I need. So like a cool slush geyser would probably be great, just because then I could get cold water which is a little bit more useful to me than hot water, in that you can cool things with it. It's easier to cool things with a cold geyser than it is to try and set up a steam turbine to cool hot things that are already hot. I can't get to that spot because I dug too far. We'll just slap down a ladder right there for now. And I do see snow biome, so if I could find a way to get there, that would not be the worst thing. I just don't know about the slime lung. It's like there's a bunch of slime lung there, and there's a bunch of slime lung there, and there's slime germs there. It's like, what's the best way to get up into that? I don't know. Maybe right through there? Maybe. We'll see. Oh, we're just cooking along through this research. Actually faster than I thought we would, so I might be able to enact my plan pretty easily. I just started getting some people to actually whale on the rock crusher to get me some refined metals, and we got a care package. We can get a shine nymph, boo, water, or duplicants. You're a little bit contrary. I guess maybe not. Building and grease monkey. But cooking and irritated bowel. Okay. Cooking. You're weird too. Decreased food morale, immune to food poisoning, green thumb for increased agriculture, and like no notable skills. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who's gonna eat my food today? I do need a cook, so I kind of look at that +4 cuisine, but this one just gives me better traits overall, so we're gonna go with Lindsay. And somebody's gonna need a bed. I did have to punch some holes in the floor just to get oxygen through here, and we have not yet researched the airflow tiles, so we're just gonna skip one for now. And even more research done. Generic sensor, the weight sensor, yes. And cycle sensor, yes. Start map, I haven't played with that one, that's a newer one. I think I saw it, I don't remember for sure. But it's like opens a door if it detects a starship coming in, rocket ship. It's pretty nice. So we are getting some refined metals. The question is, have we got enough to build an incubator? We have, so let's go one. And that's it. That's literally all we could build. Just one. And we shall power you. And then automate. Trapped? Who be trapped? How are you trapped? I am unsure what happened. Oh, I think I had some oxalite right there. And the oxalite has been eaten away, so now they can't climb up anything. There you guys go. Good job. I am just going to try and book it up this way. I don't think I have super hard digging, so it'll be a little while before we see what's up there. But this is the way I'm going to start working. I might see. Who is our miner? I forget. I need to just give you your hats. Hard digging. You have a skill point? You don't. Not yet. Lindsay, though. Preemptively, but we'll give you the cook. And Marie, did we do anything with you? Just building. Strength is never a bad one. We'll just spend that other point right there. Yeah. Tidying is never a bad one to spend it on. There's one that just says get, so I think it's 400 extra carrying capacity. There's no reason not to do that. I am also going to set up a second schedule now. And we're going to move over just 3 people at random. And rework their bath time. And downtime and all that. And we're like 1, 2. Do. And then bedtime, 1, 2, 3. Then a bath time right there. As soon as they take over, don't actually want to have them mess that up just yet. I don't know if they'll be like, stop their task right in the middle to go take a bath, but just don't in case. There we go. Now there won't be as much of a queue for the toilets, which is something you gotta worry about. Yeah. 1 incubator built. We'll do hatch egg, continuous, and incubate. Now we wait. Still not overcrowded there. Which is fine. That's fine. Look at all that coal that I can't use for any power generation. Now we should get someone to come lullaby this. There we go. Oh, I think we ran out of power before it got lullabied all the way. We'll see. Yeah, no lullaby buff. Harold, get back in there. Hug that egg. Good job. So now it doesn't need power, and I need to set up the automation to do so. It looks like he hugs it right there. Oh, I can't paint over it. It's so disappointing. Okay, so I'm going to just put a little blip of an automation wire right there, just so that it isn't on anymore, because it sucks down the power. And then we're not super far away from advanced automation. I'll get my ant XOR. Oh, my memory toggle's right there. Boo. 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 Eh. Well, and that requires space science. I don't know if that's space science or I think that's nuclear science. I don't know what I'm going to do now. I didn't look at the research tree close enough. Okay, so I'll just do a cycle sensor for now. Sad day. See, the problem is I can't use the weight plate because if this thing isn't getting power, the rancher won't know to come lullaby it. It has to be getting power for them to want to come lullaby it. So if you do power just with this weight plate, then they'll never come step on it unless you make them run through here for some reason and hope that their pathing stops them right there and they change their mind and decide to give that thing a hug. So it's a little problematic. We will just build other stuff for now. Yeah. I suppose I should build all of that. Yeah. Okay. We'll finish that research because why not? But then focus my efforts elsewhere. And of course. Some dupes manage to trap themselves. That's what I get for trying to build a solid wall. Good job, me. So another thing that I want to start considering is a cooking station. Other food, of course. We have an electric grill. I think I'm going to put that right there for now. And we'll just run a wire. What's the faster way? I think right here. Like, nope. Nope. Stop. cancel. Yeah, so we don't want to dig that stuff up. Just in case we need it later. Natural tiles, but we'll do that. Yeah, just like so. Hey, we finally got cramped hatches. That's an odd thing to be excited about, but I like it. It means that I can start scooping some eggs. I'm not sure exactly how I want to do this. For one, we do want to set this critter eggs. Do hatch, and for now we'll only do sweep only. So I can't keep double checking this every time. Let's see which one's. I think you're the newest one, so we'll sweep you for now. Just because we need you guys to keep laying eggs. How long until you hatch? Are you not lullabied? I guess you weren't. I guess the timer. Ooh, research. Oh, and we got an achievement. I wasn't even paying attention to that. What was it? Red light, green light for automation. Nice. What is the auto wrangle surplus? But I don't think eggs count as surplus. So until I get an auto sweeper set up and move them their eggs, I'm gonna have to watch it manually. That's gonna suck. But I hope you guys start hatching. We can try and find an elderly one. Food is getting a little... That's an egg. Deet. Nope. Deet. 25. Ooh, see, he's getting a little old. He doesn't exactly say elderly. Research was finished. Nice. So that was done. Next, I think I'm going to do, even though it'll be a little bit of a long haul, smart storage. It's funny. Why do we get the conveyor overlay? It's going to be such a long haul. Such a long haul. Hydrogen generator. I do want that though. So let's click that and then just come back in 5 years. Yeah. Food is maybe should not have brought Lindsay in. Food's getting to be a little bit of a problem. So it's about time for the hatches to start pulling their weight, as it were. Let's see. What to dig through right there, too. We're going to build some tiles there, leave just enough for some airflow. What else? Okay, so were you lullabied? Lullabied, yes. Incubation 20 per cycle. Yes, that's good. That's what we need to see. Just enough. Just enough. I don't know. Nope. As I'm panicking. Research. Yeah. I need to just put that chime to the back of my mind for 1, 2, 3. 3 chimes, and then I can be excited. Well, I guess I could build the auto sweeper without the loader. Are you guys still cramped? Yes? Why is this not been swept? You just make that a super high priority to get that out of there. Anywho, I did have them get some sedimentary rock. So I'm gonna try and put some of that in that feeder. So that... Are you happy? Yes, they happy now. So that we can start working towards stone hatches, just because they're easier to feed in general. I don't know if we're gonna have enough food for them in one go from what I've mined here. But while I was here, just get out of there, I noticed a dust cap right up there. And I am risking the exposure to slime lung. I'm not going to like that, if I'm being honest, but what you gonna do? And dust caps are food. So we gonna get up here and we gonna harvest some dust cap. Any other foods that I've missed along the way? Not really. Not really. Hey, I told you they sneak up on you. Cool slush geyser. So I was digging into the dust cap. There's another dust cap. And I see cool slush geyser. I just gotta figure out how to get to it. Without spilling a bunch of polluted water everywhere. And there's another thing right there. Nice. Well, I was planning the route to the cool slush geyser, and printing pod has not been kind to me. With the food situation, I am not ready for another duplicate, so I guess joyous seeds, because why not? Please hatch soon. I need your delicious meat. Are you guys cramped yet? Yes. Manually finding the egg with both of those right there. Sweep. And drop it off. There we go. Just like that. Oh, we got a sage. Bleh. Bleh. More research that I probably don't care about. There is an achievement for getting every morph of an animal. Yeah, that was only 2. That was only 2. So at some point I might need a sage hatch. I think it's every morph. I don't know if it's one of every animal and it doesn't care about the subtypes, or just a morph of something. But I think that egg is just gonna be eaten. Well, you know, I can let it hatch and then kill it and eat it. Yeah. Outside stable. Uh-oh. Door? I guess in my quest for food, I got a little rambunctious and broke the stick. Well, luck is not with me, I guess, because that slush geyser, that thing's idle. But I decided I'm just going to punch my way up to it. And then dig my way over to this one. And let's see what we get. And I should, by now, have super hard digging. Yes, we've got enough points on a lot of you. Research smarter and faster, please. Herald. Well, you're already good. Improve carrying. That's always a nice one. That's the one that I was talking about before. I said tidying. It's not tidying. It's supply. And I guess? I mean, it doesn't hurt since they get a morale bonus for learning the thing. It's not much of a change, so might as well just put the point there rather than having to start worrying about morale just yet. But yeah, I'm doing lots of rampant digging, trying to find food. Let's just clear out all of this worthless research. You can't use any of that stuff. Not if I want to win. But you know, all the sleet wheats. Oh, hey, look, it's not idle. all the sleet wheat's good food. So that's not bad. That'll be fun. That'll be nice. Oh, hey, look, there's yet another geyser of some kind. Nice. And just as my luck would have it, natural gas geyser. Just the thing that I don't want. So let's see, what do we got here? Granite. We're gonna actually just change this out for the first time ever. Granite. Seal that up with extreme prejudice. We do not need natural gas. Heating up, melting everything. Just nope. Nope. A hydrogen vent. I don't even know if those are still in the game. But a hydrogen vent would be amazing. I'm just watching. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, boy. I mean, he looks so cute and everything, but you are meat, my friend. You are much needed meat. You just ate your first and last meal. Yum, 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 yum. They don't fight back. I'm sorry. I am. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm gonna go consumables. Meat. Nobody can eat meat because we are going to make meat into barbecue forever, as long as you have it. And this is for utmost priority to whoever likes to cook. Who is our cook? Digging in and out. Where's cooking? Cooking. Oh, too far. Cooking. Because the quest for muckroots is going far and wide, and people aren't harvesting that, but we aren't starving yet. I did kind of flood things a little bit, so maybe the reckless abandonment that I was talking about, just punching through, was not the smartest thing to do. But it was a thing. It happened. Let's move on. I can't remember. I see 2 geysers. I know that I think this one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 geysers all right in here. And I'm torn between hunting really hard for these geysers and getting food. Like, if that's a hydrogen geyser, hydrogen gas geyser, and I'm set. So we'll dig this way and see what we get. Ooh. Super duper hard digging. So we aren't getting into that one. We can get to it. Let's just whack off the tops of these. We'll do granite, because granite's about here. And dig into that one. We won't be able to get into that one for a little while yet either. Yeah, you're a ways away from leveling up, my guy. So we can just forget about that for a little while, I guess. I mean, you do as much as you can while you can, and then we'll just worry about that later. I'll earn some achievement there, and new printables available. I was conveniently ignoring the new printables as I continued the quest for muckroot. We need to build like a ladder right there for that to work. But yeah. First of all, what's our achievement? It's not raw. So I thought we already cooked it, but we cooked, and I'm assuming ate that little baby hatch. Sad day. I have tried to set up water dispenser. Did some more research when I wasn't paying attention. I finally pushed it to the back of my mind. And connect that, and connect that, and connect that. Yeah. I built the little plug there. I just didn't drag the wire all the way across. That way you can click, click, click. We're just going to try and hatch these guys a little bit faster. Are you guys still happy? Yes, you are. We don't have too many eggs yet. Yes, you. What are you? It's all dumb. It's all dumb. I don't... Now we get a cook. Can't afford you. Can't feed you. Pufflet, you're cute. I don't think killing you makes meat. Suppose we can try. So we'll just wait until the day when the dupes are awake, and then we'll print a Pufflet and kill it. Which sounds just awful. Where did you come from? Well, you know what that means as we go and we find our oldest. Well, how old are you? You've been about for a while. You know what? I think you're dinner. You will be dinner. We're probably about to have to replace one of these guys. It's kind of hard to click through, but they live 100 cycles? Is that what it is? See, that guy says 73. One per cycle. We've not played 73 cycles, so I don't know. Like, did he come in pre-aged? I don't know. But, yeah, that right there, that's dinner. That's breakfast. That's what that is. Give us meat for the Barbie. Insufficient oxygen generation. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. Polluted oxygen is taken over. So, just more wheaten, I guess. Oh yeah, I already forgot. Pufflet. And kill it. Kill it before it makes slime. Somebody? There we go. We get meat? We can just disappear. We get meat! Yes, okay, so the puff wasn't bad. Power needs are a little problematic. Small binding little egg. We might feast upon it. Oh, you're the nuisance. We need to find settings. And just crank your time back like so. Yes. Yes, make the meat. Make the delicious meat. Barbecue. Delicious. And research complete. Is that the one? We're so close. We are so close. So I did get the thing. Refined metal, 200 kilograms. This thing. So I guess we're just gonna have to wait for that to churn for a little while. And start placing some of that. All the power stuff, hydrogen generator that I can't use. Smart storage, auto dropper. And as I continue the quest for Muckroot, I have found the teleporter to another planet, and some Sweetles, and a spindly grub food, which is at the very least more food if I can dig down to it. Doesn't look like there's a lot of more food down here, but we are keeping the supply going in pure Muckroot. Power is a bit of a problem. I can't keep all the stuff going. Like the research station and incubators, just not happening. So I'm actually gonna kill that one and this one completely. We're just not gonna worry about it. Those eggs are there for what they are there for. We're gonna try and convert power to something else. 'Cause here in a little while, I'm gonna need to figure something out. Hydrogen generators for sure. With they call them Rodriguez's. Why, I don't know. I'm not sure of the origin of that, but basically, electrolyzer, siphon off the hydrogen, use the hydrogen to make more power. And it ends up being power positive. Just gotta be a little bit careful with it. But that's even more research that I'm just having a hard time. I need to get at least plumbing, the sieve. Need to get at least that far. I suppose I don't. I could just start pumping water. I need to get that. That's the most important thing. So I would love it if we could just finish this research. I'm going to actually bump the priority of these things up just a bit. I know, like, they're getting pulled 100 different directions, but survival is hard. Yes. And there we have it. At long last, I'm not even sure where it is on the tree right now. Right there. Right there. Oh, this thing right here, but mostly this thing, and this thing right there. Those are all the goodie bits. I am going to sneeze real quick. And then I'm going to do air systems. And we're going to start working on that, mostly so that I can have a surplus source of power, not because I'm concerned about oxygen, even though this thing keeps telling me there's insufficient oxygen. Our oxygen looks pretty good, aside from the fact that there's a lot of polluted bits floating about. I need to put that right there, that right there, and then run this for right now, just like this, just to get any eggs out of the room. Now, the best thing to do is use what they call an evolution chamber, where you evolve a cute little hatchling to its final form of meat quite rapidly and readily. I'm not sure exactly who came up with that, but I see quite a few YouTubers using it, and it's just a nice way of saying mergelate a little baby to eat its sweet tasties. And so what you do is you run one of these underwater, so an egg hatches underwater, it drowns, and then you just pick up the meat and eat it. I'm not going to worry about all of that just yet. All I'm going to worry about is why my printer's turning on right now. Apologies if you hear that. Is powering all of this and getting some automation to it. I am sure we are getting close to overload levels on this wire. Yeah, if everything were to run at once, that would be quite bad. So it's about to the point where I'm going to need to start breaking some stuff off and building a backbone of sorts. But that's a little hard to do until I have an appropriate power generation station. I also wasn't paying attention, but we also got that thing. So I'm going to click that thing and start working towards the water sieve. Just really waiting for them to finish that thing. So the general idea is this critter sensor checks, it counts critters and eggs. 8 is happy hatches. If there's 9, they get cramped. So if it detects above 8, it turns on a signal. This auto sweeper should turn on if it were built, suck up any eggs, put them in this conveyor loader that would then shoot them across, drop them out, and the hatches would be happy and they would keep their reproduction as high as possible. If a hatch dies of old age, then this goes down to 7, and if an egg lands there, then it doesn't hatch, or the egg won't get swept and it'll just wait until it hatches all on its own, and then you get your numbers back up to what they're supposed to be. If you're vigilant and observant, you can see when one of those hatches dies and just move one of the ones that just already hatched back up there without turning it into meat to speed up the process a little bit. But that's other stuff. I do think I'm going to call this episode here. I need to get the oxygen system going. I think I'm going to throw it in right there. And then just throw in a great big backbone. We'll do it on this side of heavy conduit wire. We are starting to get a little stress. And I'm about to throw in some super ugly decor. Normally, I never, ever, ever use the heavy watt wire. I always wait until I can get the conductive heavy watt wire, which looks a little bit better. But we don't have that luxury this round. We are 22 cycles in, and let's check our carnivore. Carnivore. And we've eaten a mere 8,000 calories. Only like 1%, 2% of what we need with, 80 cycles left. So, maximizing hatch production, I think, is where it's at. So, I'm going to, I think, prioritize power next. Excuse me. Somewhere in this tree. I'm going to get the sieve because I know we have lots of polluted water. And polluted water we can turn into regular water, which we can turn into oxygen. And then I'm not exactly sure what I want to do. There's somewhere in power we have the solar panel right there, which is a little bit hefty along, and it requires glass. And glass is a little tricky to make early on. It requires the the high temperature forge, which is somewhere right there, superheated glass forge. So it's not just a boop, there we go, we got solar panels, we're off to the races. But, like I say, I think with Rodriguez going, getting a little extra power, that way we will not die so fast. Anywho, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next episode. Outro.